Hello everyone! This time we will learn about analytical exposition text. What is analytical exposition text actually? Well, to find out more information, watch the video until the end. Chapter 1, it's about introduction. So, what is analytical exposition text? Analytical exposition text is a text that contains the writer's thoughts about objects, events, or places around them. The social function of analytical exposition text is to persuade the reader or listener that something is true and to analyze the topic so that the thesis or opinion is correct by developing an argument to support it. Then, the second one is the text structure. So, what is it?
Text structure. First, thesis. It contains the writer's opinion about something. It also introduces the topic and indicates the writer's position or point of view. You can always find the thesis in the first paragraph of the text. Second, argument. It contains the arguments to support the writer's position. The number of arguments may vary, but each argument must be supported by evidence and explanation. The more arguments that are presented, the more the reader will believe that the topic is important or needs attention. Third, reiteration. It restates the writer's position to strengthen the thesis, rewriting the main idea of a text as the closing of the text without invitation or recommendation. Reiteration is also often referred to as a conclusion, which means conclusion. Some phrases to conclude reiteration such as, in conclusion, from the fact above, therefore my conclusion is, from the arguments above, I believe.
After knowing the definition, social function, and structure of the text, we also need to know the language features of analytical exposition text. So, what are they?
Language features of analytical exposition text. First, write an analytical exposition text using the simple present tense. 2. Use words that express the writer's thought or feelings. For example, experience, feel, know, realize, sense, think, and etc. And the last is use connective words, which are connecting words. The use of connective words aims to connect ideas, be it phrases, clauses, sentences, or paragraphs. Connective words have many functions. The three functions of connective words that are most often used in analytical exposition text are adding information, which is adding information. Examples include and, moreover, in addition, and also. The second, contrasting information, which means contrasting something. Example include but, however, and even though. And the last is causality, which shows cause and effect. For examples include because, therefore, thus, consequently, despite, due to, for the reason, and etc.
For better understanding, here are tips for writing analytical exposition text.
Tips for writing analytical exposition text. 1. Choose a relevant topic. Choose a topic that is controversial or has several different points of view. This will make your text more interesting to read and provide many opportunities for analysis. 2. Create an outline. Before you start writing, make a plan or outline. This plan will help you organize your ideas and make your writing more structured. 3. Describe the issue. Start by outlining the issue or problem you are going to discuss. Explain the background and why this is an important topic to discuss.
Number 4. Present an opinion or thesis statement. Present an opinion or thesis statement that support one particular point of view or solution regarding the issue you are discussing. This is the core of an analytical exposition text. Number 5. Provide data. Next, provide reasons and evidence that support your thesis statement. Use data, facts, statistics, quotes, or concrete example to strengthen your argument.
Well, now you know what analytical exposition text is. To understand it better, let's look at an example.
A busy morning, people tend to skip their breakfast. There are many benefits to having breakfast. Here are 2 reasons why it is important. Having breakfast helps us feel more focused for the coming day. When we study at school without having breakfast, we are less likely to focus during the lesson. There's nothing worse than being constantly aware that you are hungry and counting the minutes until lunchtime. Having breakfast in the morning not only fuels us until lunchtime, but also gives our brains the essential energy to function and focus better on tasks, so we can concentrate more. Having breakfast will also control our appetite. If we don't eat breakfast, we are much more likely to end up snacking throughout the morning, which could pile up unhealthy calories. Stay away from overly refined snacks with added sugar. So, if you do feel like snacking, have some slices of fruit. The 2 reasons above to help us feel more focused and to control our appetite are only some of the many reasons out there on why having breakfast is important. There are indeed many other benefits of having breakfast.
So, how is it? Easy enough to understand, right? Remember to keep practicing in making it, so you can understand it better. Happy learning and good luck! See you again on another occasion!